Hi guys and welcome to another Fool of the Week. This week's Fool is Isabel Oakeshott. So first of all, we need to send our thoughts and prayers to the agitators, both online and offline, who had hoped to see the riots continue. But on Wednesday saw a massive turnout by ordinary people who are frankly sick of what they're witnessing on their TVs. Right-thinking people in communities all over England said, no, we don't want these riots, and took to the streets. Now most people would be happy with that, but once again, not the agitators. Here Isabel struggles to say refugees are welcome, terms and conditions apply of course, but was upset with that being put on a sign. Have a listen.
And I think the images of so-called anti-fascist demonstrations last night are actually only going to rile up in a peaceful fashion many of those who feel their voices on these issues just aren't heard. You know, we probably didn't really need a load of placards saying, you know, refugees welcome, migrants welcome. You know, note how many Palestinian flags we see there. I see some pride flags in some of these protests as well. You know, peace and love, all very well. We all want peace and love. But refugees welcome is a different thing. Genuine refugees, yes. But if you just brandish around signs saying, you know, let's boot out racists, let's get rid of all of those who question unfettered immigration, you're failing to tackle the fundamental problem, which is the mass importation of low-skilled or unskilled labour, or even people who are simply surviving on the benefits system. There's no point in pretending that isn't a thing.
Will somebody please think of the racists? Please, somebody think of the poor racists who are upset when they see signs like refugees welcome or anti-fascist. Somebody please think of the fascists who are looking at these signs on their TV and getting upset because there's an anti-fascist sign. You know, we need people like Isabel to stand up for these people. Like, how could anyone, any reasonable person I should say, look at ordinary people, children, adults, elderly people coming out to protect their community against racism? To say, no, we don't want these rioters. We don't want these people coming into our community, sometimes bust in to cause hate, mayhem, damaging businesses, intimidating foreign workers. We don't want this. How could anyone look at that and say, that's a problem? You know, you shouldn't be holding up your refugees welcome sign because it might upset somebody. And that person may come out and start rioting. So we need to pander to the racists and bigots. Is this what Isabel is talking about here? Don't hold up a sign because that might upset somebody. It's like, you know, this is insane. But then, of course, which side has she picked? We all know which side she's on. Isn't she a partner of Richard Tice? So what they're trying to do, of course, is they've seen that the agitation isn't working. They're seeing that their side is losing momentum. And hopefully this is the case. I really do hope that these riots do not resurge, do not come back. Because most reasonable people don't want rioting on their streets. Agitators do, because they can benefit from that. But to be angry, upset with signs and telling people don't turn up at an anti-racist march with an anti-racist sign because it might upset the racists is beyond pathetic. And that's why she's our Fool of the Week. See you next time for our next Fool of the Week.